Speaking of trustworthy and qualified doctors, though, as we show you Dr. Jha, here is Dr. Fauci on Fox News this weekend, and Bret Baier did a fine job smacking him down.
As you mentioned, he's twice vaccinated, twice boosted, still got infected. The message, over the past couple of days, really the past couple of months, is that, listen, everybody's going to get this. Take a listen.
People are vaccinated and boosted. Sooner or later, as we begin to live with it, virtually everybody is going to wind up getting exposed and likely get infected.
This is everyone was, at some point, everyone's going to get COVID.
All right, so Dr. Fauci, if that's the case, why are there any mandates anymore for vaccines or masks or anything?
Well, you have to look at it in several different pillars, Brett. When you talk about the fact that inevitably, if people have to function out in society, given the high degree of transmissibility of this virus, it is going to infect someone who doesn't have a high degree of protection.
Okay, so Fauci just says nothing. We discussed where we were going to cut that clip. I mean, he just says nothing. Yes, we all accept that COVID exists. We all accept that the flu exists. We all accept that every now and again you twist your ankle. Does the government have any right to mandate you to do anything? The answer to that is no. And just remember it because when these clown people are now masking up again in Los Angeles and in San Diego, and they're starting to shut things down again in certain spots in California. And they will do it. They will gladly do it. And a certain amount of people, they will get spanked and they will say, thank you, sir. May I have another? But the fact that Fauci even shows up to any of these cable news shows, the man is completely shameless. Let's not forget that Joe Biden and Anthony Fauci are both double vaxxed and have had 2 booster shots, and they both got COVID. Okay, and there is, despite what they say, and please correct me if I'm wrong, and I will gladly, someone in the comments, show me the study somewhere that show me the real study that over a year's worth of time where they did true studies on this, that if you get the vaccine, that you will not get COVID as strongly. That's what the meme is, right? I would have been much sicker if I didn't. There's just no evidence of that. There just isn't. They all say it, but there's no evidence of it. Fauci knows it, which is why he always talks about things in very sort of amorphous terms, right? He never actually talks to you about numbers and ages and all those things. There's a certain amount of variability in the blah, blah, blah. Anyway, here's Joe Biden a while back, not too long ago, actually, just a couple months ago, talking about the unvaxxed because they're devil worshippers.
So there's no excuse for anyone being unvaccinated. This continues to be a pandemic of the unvaccinated. So we got to make more progress.
Okay, it was never a pandemic of the unvaccinated. I'm unvaccinated. You, unvaccinated. You, unvaccinated. You, unvaccinated. I know you all are, but I was just freaking out for a second. I thought maybe they got vaccinated. I don't know what you guys do on the weekend. I let you roam free. Could have done anything. It was never a pandemic of the unvaccinated. Personally, I have never been prouder than that I stood up to it. There were many times that I was pressured in a gajillion different ways, and what a horrific choice all sorts of people had to make. I mean, people that were the frontline workers, right? That were the people that we were told we need the most, that then got pushed into doing it, and people didn't want to lose their jobs and everything else. But the message here is that the hypocrisy and all of the policies, the lockdowns, keeping people out of work, keeping people on Zoom, making everybody sort of depressed and not really functioning, it has done major damage.